Alliance Leader Hall, Alliance Leader Tian Hajin. Advisor Gal Saryang, it's snowing. Baekpyo, your child will love this. Yes, that child is probably jumping in joy right now. You said your child turned 3 this year, right? It's 6, sir. Escort Warrior Baekpyo, what? Has that much time passed? I didn't realize it at all. Sir. You also asked the same question a few days ago. What? How odd. This often happens these days. What's wrong with me? At any rate, I guess I should buy Baekpyo's child some clothes. Leaving the other people aside, Baekpyo is a subordinate who has been with me for decades. Baekpyo's child, anyway, was it a boy? Or was it a girl? I don't even remember the child's gender. Sir. Are you all right? I'm fine. It looks like I must be getting old. No, sir. You are still healthy. A lot of time has passed. It's been over 40 years. The time I maintained my position as the world's strongest, Advisor Gal. Yes, sir. What kind of person I am? What are you talking about? It's just as I said. I want to hear your thoughts on what kind of person I am. You are the greatest person in Jianghu. The greatest person in Jianghu, Martial God Tian Hajin, the name I received after making the Sword Emperor, Blade Emperor, and Fist King fall to their knees at the age of 29. After the formation of the Miram Alliance, I became the Miram Alliance leader in my 30s. After becoming the Alliance leader, I spent a long time fighting the unorthodox sects, breaking the unorthodox sect's Dark Path 13 syndicate into pieces and destroying the successor to the demonic cult, the Blood Heaven Divine Cult. In the end, I achieved the long-cherished wish of the Miram Alliance. That's how I was able to preserve Jianghu's peace. But there were enemies within. Those who lusted for absolute power poisoned my food and sent assassins after me at night, but I survived and cut down all those who dreamed of rebellion. The Jianghu people then called me the Iron-Blooded Alliance Leader and the Alliance Leader of Punishment for mercilessly eliminating traitors. You are Jianghu's supreme and the symbol of righteousness and martial arts. Your very existence is. Jianghu itself, sir, you seem different from usual. Are you perhaps feeling unwell? No, I'm fine. You may go back now. You too, Baekpyo. Hasn't it been a few days since you last went home? There's no need to escort me today, so just go home. We understand. Please have a good rest. Jianghu itself, they say. Yeah, if you achieved this much after being born as a person of Jianghu, there would be nothing more to ask for. However, I've lived a fierce life. What's this all of a sudden? Where is this place? The smell of medicinal herbs. I must be in a medical room. Did I faint? Advisor Gal will probably nag me for not taking better care of myself. At any rate, for the world's strongest to faint, what the Maidantian is completely empty. Qi-dispersing poison? Impossible. There's no way something like the qi-dispersing poison would work on me. You are up. Are you all right? Who are you? What's wrong with my voice? Did you seriously just ask me who I was? That's correct. That is correct. My dear. Please hold it. Even begging us for our forgiveness isn't enough. But what did you just say? How are you? Yes, please tell me the person who spent the whole night worrying about you without getting a wink of sleep is. I'm your mother. You unfilial brat. Is that what you should say to your mother? Please hold it in. It looks like he hasn't come to his senses after losing consciousness. Let go of me. Just die instead. You ungrateful brat. Is this a dream? Yeah, it must be. Otherwise, that is of me? Ha, I knew it. This is a dream. Still, why am I having such a vivid dream? I thought I would wake up as the Alliance leader, but it's not a dream. No matter how deeply I felt into a dream, there is no way I wouldn't be able to distinguish between dream and reality like this. Still, there's no sign of me falling into a state of chi deviation. How on earth did something like this happen? I have experienced all kinds of unbelievable things during my 70 years of life, but reincarnation? What's more, I still have all the memories of when I was Tian Hajin. Shame on you. I was so disappointed yesterday. I don't remember anything. Honestly, I know nothing about this young man's life. So it's not wrong to say that I don't remember it. You don't remember? You are still the same irresponsible person, huh? Irresponsible person? When I was the Alliance leader, I was clear with my rewards and punishment. When faced with difficulty, I didn't blame the situation. I did not rely on the loyalty of my subordinates and always took responsibility for my duties. But now, I am the irresponsible one. You are a disgrace to this family. What on earth did this brat do to receive this kind of treatment right after he regained his consciousness and opened his eyes? How turn? Oh? You are up. What did I tell you? Didn't I say you could never win even though it was a woman? What's more, you're compulsive drinking. Who are you again? I heard about it. They said you acted like you lost your memories. What? When I see you like this, you are still full of tricks. If only you could read the situation better that day. No, it's nothing. You are innocent. At any rate, young master, please take this opportunity and practice martial arts in earnest. Isn't it too much to get your ass handed to you by a woman? Let me ask you this one last time. I am Guang Tu. Guang Tu. This isn't fun anymore, so please stop pretending you lost your memories. Guang Tu? Nutshead? Of course not. It's not nuts, but bright. Nutshead is what you said when you tried to make fun of me. Why are you being like this? I really don't remember anything. I told you that you don't have to pretend you lost your memories in front of me. I am serious. Really? Yeah. Do you remember the money I lent you before? No, how much was it? Toe tails. Really? Do I have money on me? I do. Here you go. Unbelievable. It looks like you really lost your memories. Why? Why do you believe me all of a sudden? Because you are the kind of person who never pays back the money you borrowed. What? I don't pay back the Omicron Nu Epsilon Upsilon I borrowed. Who on earth is this bastard? How on earth have I lived that everyone is treating me like this? Where should I begin? Looks like I have done a lot of wrongs, from the most recent one. Why did I get hurt? You went to see Lady Song got rejected, then you started talking rudely and were beaten by her. You got mad because of that, drank a lot of alcohol by yourself and fell into a pond. Who is Lady Song? Who is Lady Song? You don't even remember her? Yeah. Song Hualin, the Song family's successor. She's the most beautiful person in Shandong. She is both smart and strong. Although she is perfect, there's one fatal flaw about her. A fatal weakness? What's that? The fact that she is your fiancé. That's her fatal weakness? Yes, she has no luck with her husband. Her fatal weakness arose only because of the arranged marriage. Did I hit you often? And no, why are you asking me that? My hand feels strangely itchy as I listen to you. I feel like hitting you for some reason. The relationship between you and me is even stronger than an arranged marriage, young master. You are a disgrace to the family. What about the accident before that? You lost a lot of money due to gambling and to the courtesan you fell in love with. Drinking and fighting, running away from home saying you didn't want to practice martial arts, making a fuss saying you wanted to make a big name for yourself in Jianghu, enough. This kind of bastard only got slapped once in the back of his head by his mother? If I were her, I would have beaten him to almost death. Guantao Omicron you, to you, what kind of person am I? See, can I be honest? Of course. Tell me. This is your chance. You are trash, you are Jianghu itself. Looks like I really died and came back to life. The name of the young man that I got reincarnated is Bai Leiden, the young clan leader of the Bai swordsman family of Shandong. Not only his interpersonal relationships, his martial arts skills were also poor, and although he was a 20-year-old descendant of a swordsman family, he only had 5 years of experience in his chi center. The only useful thing I have is a servant who has served me since we were young. This busybody called Guangtu. Guangtu, did you hear any rumors? What rumors? Whether a treasure map of a former master or a two-headed spirit creature has appeared, or if the Alliance leader has died. No. Why would the healthy Alliance leader die? A few days have passed since I reincarnated. There should be rumors that I, the Alliance leader, had died, but what's going on? Are they hiding my death? Because Jianghu will be greatly impacted if the death of the Miram Alliance leader was known? Come to think of it, there's a rumor regarding young master. What rumor? A rumor that you lost your mind after being beaten up by Miss Song. That's the reason why I got hurt. I was so embarrassed when I heard that story. Right, is Miss Song that pretty? To the point that I'd lose my mind and rush to her, only to get beaten? Yes, it hasn't been long since she returned, but rumors about her being the best beauty of the East have been rampant. Don't you remember how people lined up only to take a look at Miss Song's beauty? I don't remember. I've dated a lot of women in my past life. There was even one of the best 4 beauties of the Central Plains, and also one who was the greatest beauty in the world at that time. But I couldn't share true love with any of those women. It's because I became too big of a master at a young age. Those women treated me as Tian Hejin, the greatest master in the world, rather than just Tian Hejin, a man. To me, the sword was my only lover. Even if you got beaten up, you still want to meet Miss Song, don't you? I understand the young master. Forget it. Forget what? Forget about Miss Song, the best beauty of Shandong or whatever, and just bring me a sword. Why a sword all of a sudden? Why, you ask? Is there a reason why a martial artist is looking for a sword? You must have really lost your memories. I'm telling you, I did. I searched for it for a while. It was shoved in the warehouse. This is my first time holding a sword in a while. Ever since reaching the peak, there was no enemy worthy to wield a sword for. But I failed to reach the mental sword realm even when I was called the martial god. A state where one can freely use an invisible sword created by the mind, and that is known to have nothing in the world that cannot be cut by it. Now that I'm reborn, I'd like to tread the path I didn't in my past life. Young master, you're not trying to take revenge on Miss Song using this sword, are you? You must not do that. What? What are you on about? Judging by his face, he's not joking. I just can't get a grasp of what kind of person this original owner of the body was. Is that really the reason? My lady, welcome. I asked if you're really trying to harm Wallane. That's not the reason. But why are you holding that sword? How much has he not held a sword that I have to hear this just for holding one? I'm going to train in martial arts seriously from now on. You? Train in martial arts? Lying ridiculously until the end. Considering how you're trying to lie, you must be thinking of doing something bad, mother. I don't know what I'll do with this sword in the future. But at least, I will never stab my fiancée with this sword, nor will I use it to persecute those weaker than me. Only crazy about martial arts and looking after Muriam that I couldn't even start a family. I don't know why I'm reincarnated in Baileiden's body, but while I'm at it, I'll live thoroughly as Baileiden. Please do not worry, mother. I changed 5 years of poor internal arts into 5 years of pure internal arts. As long as one is conscious, the heavenly martial circulation mind art is the best mental art in the world that allows you to perform chi breathing control. From now on, I shall increase my internal art and stamina with this heavenly martial circulation mind art. There's a big problem. The time has finally come. Did the Alliance leader die? What are you talking about? Why would the Alliance leader suddenly die? Clan leader Song is here. Who's that? Miss Song's father, Grandmaster Song Yujing. So what? Why are you making such a fuss? Because Miss Song is with him too. Young master, you know that you must make any trouble this time, right? I know. You absolutely must apologize respectfully, you understand, right? I got it, AH. You're here? I got it. Successor of the Song family, Song Walling Cheese. Much prettier than I thought. So there was a reason why this body lost his mind. It's been a long time. Have you been well? Yeah, we've been well. Song Yujing, I'm sorry about the incident, Hualin. Hey, you can stop. My son was the one in the wrong. You shouldn't blame Hualin. Now that we're here together, there's something I'd like to talk about. Right, what is it? Please cancel our arranged marriage. What are you saying all of a sudden? Isn't it an arranged marriage? I'm well aware of my rudeness, but I do think I have the right to choose my own husband. I'm really sorry to both of you. I'm well aware that you've been treating me well like your own daughter. But I have no plans to get married to young master by at all. What's with this rudeness? Is this how you notify someone who cared for you like their own daughter that you are breaking off your engagement? On top of that, without discussing anything with me, as you pleased. Father, how could you look down on them and me? Wookyung, calm down. She must have her own thoughts. Even so, I'd like to cancel the engagement too, just like what Miss Song has said. I'd like to apologize, so don't take it too deep to heart. I was the one at fault in the first place, but he's even apologizing. The original owner of this body may have been an asshole, but he has good people around him. It's not because I'm hurt. Then why? I, too, would like to get engaged with the woman I want. Right. If that's what the two of you wish, let's do that. What's up with you now? No. We can never cancel the engagement. As Hualing said, we can't be the ones to decide on our future. I told you we can't. We'll leave for today. Why did you change your mind? Your punch hurt too much. What are you really planning to do? I'm sorry to say this, but I have no plans of getting engaged. I have something to do for the time being, too. Then, why did you visit Hualien and make all that fuss if you had no plans of getting engaged? I apologize. I have nothing to say, since that happened before I entered this body. Then, what is it that you want to do for the time being? I'm planning to train in martial arts, as I've said before too. You were being serious? I was. Let's go now. It's been a while since we've had a drink together in private. Pardon? What are you saying all of a sudden? Our son is saying that, so shouldn't we have a congratulatory drink with the two of us? I mean, but still. Now let's go. Every time I feel the gaze of these two people, my heart aches. To think they'd worry about and believe in this asshole that much. There's a part of me that fears that a family would make me weak. To think my stamina would hit rock bottom without using internal arts. 12 li of running without using internal arts to raise my stamina. My stamina is too bad. But if I keep going like this, there will be a change. I didn't come here because I wanted to, so don't misunderstand. Father just sent me here to apologize. I won't misunderstand. Do you remember what you said when you were drunk that day? Let's see how long that good-looking face lasts. Don't act proud because it will become wrinkled when I get older. Goodness. This bastardo says all sorts of things. I apologize once again for what happened that day. You're right. Right now, everyone compliments my looks, but when time passes, no one will even look at me. I'd like to make a name for myself for my skills and not my looks. So I have no plans to date any man right now. Aside from that, the biggest reason for me to cancel the engagement is because I dislike you. Right, I get what you mean. Did you agree to cancel the engagement? Because it hurt your pride? Think all you want. That's right. These are the emotions that come and go when you are 20. Dating and breaking up due to pride. Crying and laughing. And that's why the owner of this body made more fuss. You don't need to worry. I have no thoughts of changing my mind on canceling the engagement. From now on, I won't be a hindrance in your life. My 20s and my previous life were so bloody. Going around killing evildoers in the Central Plains with a sword for practical training. My youth was not filled with a shining blue color, but only white and blood. Back then, I lived too hard. Soul chasing is your sword arts with this sword art. I tore apart the hearts of the 13 leaders of the Dark Path 13 Syndicate, cut the head of the Blood Heaven Divine Cult leader, and rose as the best in the world. Using martial arts is much easier than I thought. Was he talented in martial arts? By Leiden, you have this kind of body. Yet you lived like an asshole like that? I heard Young Master by trains martial arts here their days. Martial art training? Yes. It's something he never does, so everyone in the Bai Swordsman family was surprised. Although I think he's doing this to look good in front of you. It's not the case. He didn't look like he wanted to look good in front of me. Would that guy really? The look at that time seemed real. There is a meeting among the up-and-coming youngsters today. Do we have to go? Yes, you have to. The young Master Yan of the Yang Syndicate has sent word several times to make sure you attend. As you may know, the Yang Syndicate dash. Enough. I'll go, so stop. I apologize. I shall make the preparation to go outside. I came out to the streets in case I could hear news about the Alliance leader's death. But there were no rumors at all. Why is the announcement so late? If it were up to me, I'd love to go to the Miram Alliance right away and ASL Gal Sariang, but I can't do that. Bai Liduan? Why is that bastard is here? I heard you came back from death? But you're doing fine. Is he another bastard who had a problem with this body? I heard you've been leering martial arts these days. Why? To beat me up? Who trains martial arts to beat up people? It's to kill the person wishes to kill. His eyes. I mean, why would I feel this way to someone like Bai Liduan? You dead-loving bastard. Weren't you bawling you eyes after Miss Song beat you up? Dead lover? Have I ever borrowed money from this bastard? I'll have to ask Wong Tu later. I'll never said that. You don't have to say that for me to know. Miss Song, does this bastard bother you? Not at all. Where are you going? Don't go around glaring at people now on. There is no need to waste my emotions on kids. I don't know why I was reincarnated as Bai Liduan, but at last it's not waste my time on this pathetic thing. That bastard's vibe seems a bit different. Why are you cleaning so late? We received a message that Leader Yang is coming later. Leader Yang? Who's that? Do you really not remember this either? Yeah, no. Even when I ASL the same question every time, this guy really believes that I lost my memories. I'm talking about the Yang Syndicate leader, Yang Jizha. And the Yang Syndicate is the biggest group in Shandong. Is that so? Then are we the second? No. The Yang Syndicate is the first, the Song family second, and we're the third. You said we used to be the best, but we fell that much? What happened? Are you really asking because you don't know? Is it because of me? Yes. A lot of money was spent to fix the troubles you've caused all this time. As the finances worsened, we had to reduce the amount of martial artists too. Did I even incur debt? Of course. You're in debt to many places, but I know that you borrowed the most money from the lesser Yang Syndicate. You debt-loving bastard. I get why that bastard was acting so proudly. The 3 big swordsman squads that we had slowly decreased in size, and as of now, they've been combined into one. And the number of servants and maids has decreased by more than half. I heard that the finances are going terrible too these days. Truly, what a loach of your salaries must be delayed too. That has yet to happen. Because the family head always took care of our salaries first and foremost. By lead 1. No, I have been eating away at the family's future. Right, say that I've muddied that pool, but why are you making all the fuss at dinner? The man whom we borrowed money from is coming, so of course we must make it clean. I'm busy, so let's talk later. The young master of the Yang Syndicate hit Brother Guang too. Was that child's name Song He? Guang Tu once said that she's a kind one. That bastard hit Guang Tu? Why? That there was trash left in the yard, and that lazy servant bastards must be beaten up. And he beat up someone else's servant? But he was the one who threw the trash away. He was the one who threw the trash, yet he beat up someone else's servant? And our family servant at that? Was I present in that incident too? Yes. You weren't just there. You were also snickering and laughing, seeing Brother Guang Tu get beaten. By lead 1. This bastard is really a damned, idiotic and foolish scoundrel. How could he? However, Brother Guang Tu said this yesterday. That the young master is changing for the better. I think I can believe it now. To be honest, I don't believe the young master. But I believe Brother Guang Tu. Even when you went through all that, you still treated me this well. The syndicate leader is here. Ha ha ha. Have you been well, clan leader Bai? You've gone a long way coming here at night, syndicate leader Yang. I heard that back then, he used to call father grandfather Bai while running with socks on his feet. However, he eventually changed his way of addressing and tone of talking. And to come at such a late hour. It is absolutely something one wouldn't do unless they look down on us. That bastard beat Guang Tu due to a ridiculous reason, right? You know Grandmaster Penguindo of the Peng family of Hebei, right? Of course I do. We've decided to join hands with him and start a new business, and we were on our way to meet him. I put in a good word for our clan leader by the Grandmaster Peng. Thank you for your consideration. Bahaha, you know it, don't you? That I'm the only one who takes care of our clan leader by. Let's discuss the details inside. Sure. Omicron Iota, dead lover. We meet again. Let's think about father and the family, and hold back this once. I feel sorry for Guang too, but just this once. Damn it. It's hard to hold back seeing that. Since you're here, eat your meal and leave. The little pride of this beggar. Bastard, stop the bullshit and just pay US back. When are you going to pay 20,000 niangs of money? Turn it down a notch. I don't owe it to you, do I? Oh dear, how confident are you? Do you still think you're the successor of the best clan of Shandong? I know well that I'm not. What? I know that I'm an asshole. Did young master really change? 20,000 niangs. A sum sufficient to put a medium-sized sect into financial difficulty. Just what trouble did I cause that I had to borrow 20,000 niangs of money? Since your trash of a master won't tend to me, I'll at least have you do it instead. Young master. She's still a little kid. How dare you lowly bastard grab at me? I apologize. My deepest apologies. This bastard is on his death wish. You're the one from back then, aren't you? What's this filthy thing? You bastard. Are you not going to answer? What is this? I'm spit. Right. Why is something like this on the ground? Huh? Moreover, on the path that an important guest is passing by. I told you to clean it neatly back then, didn't I? I shall get rid of it right away. What do you think you're doing? Ah. It came out of the mouth. So you should clean it with your mouth too. Brother, I'll clean it up. I'll do it. What are you on about? Hurry and ask if the family head needs something. Hurry. Hurry and go. Right. We should clean up something dirty. As expected, it's just a false rumor that young master has changed. Yes, I will clean it up. What are you doing? Why would you clean that up, Guang Tu? Pardon? The one who spat should clean it up. Why, young master? Yang Jigong, I'm talking about you. Clean up that filthy thing. What? You clean it up with that mouth of yours. You bastard. You bastard. I heard you got beaten up by girl, but it seems like you've lost your mind. Are you all right? Why are you acting this way suddenly? I can just clean it up, but why? Didn't you hear what I said? Why would you clean this up? Young master. I'll take care of this matter, so please just watch me until the end. Swordsman Squad Leader Seo Young receives your command. What are you going to take care of? What can someone like you do? I'll pretend this never happened if you apologize officially. Because even if you clean it up with your filthy mouth, the ground will only get dirty, and if I don't want to, you'll get beaten up. Then, shall we check out the skills of the great successor of the swordsman family? You don't know how much I've been wanting for this day to come, you penniless beggar. I'll turn you Ito an idiot, so just beg on the streets or something. You bastard! Young Master Yang Jigan used his internal energy. I must stop him. This bastard is using internal energy? I'll die if I get hit, though. Right, this is how it should be. Young Master's movement. You bastard. The fact that those kids will be scarred for the rest of their lives because of what you did is a joke. You must not be aware of it. Young Master. What do you think you're doing? Didn't you see what he did from beginning, what that bastard did? He wants him to clean the spit he spat out. Is that something a human holes do? Kill him. Kill that bastard. It's a order. What are you doing? No matter how difficult the Bai swordsman family has it, he wants us to kill their successor just because of this. But it's not like I can ignore his orders either. It's an order that young Master Yan gave in a riled up state, so you may ignore it. Think about the consequences of that command. What you said is correct, Senior. We can't kill successor of the Bai swordsman family. This matter is to be taken care of by the family heads. You frustrating bastards. You bastard. Why are you just watching Hurry and... I think it's too late now, though. Don't worry, I'll definitely ask you to be buried with me when I die. Just what is going on here? Father. That bastard. He tried to kill me. Is that true? Well, that's... You foolish bastard. What were you doing, letting the successor of the great Yang Syndicate fall to this state? How are you going to take responsibility for this matter? What happened? Well. So what? Just because of that lowly servant and maid, you beat up my son to this state, huh? How dare you do that to my son? How do you plan to take responsibility for this? I think it is Syndicate Leader Yang who should take responsibility. What did you just say? Not only did young Master Yang imbue internal energy into his fist, but he also took out his sword and tried to kill my son. At a bare-handed opponent, at that. Everyone saw what happened here, so I think we have enough witnesses. Had it been anyone else, I would have punished them for the grave sin myself. But I shall forgive you just this once to save your face. What? If this matter is revealed to Jianghu, not only young Master Yang, but also the entire syndicate will be greatly laughed at. What are you trying to do? Let me ask you the same thing. What are you trying to do? I thought Father might have a timid personality, but that wasn't the case. I can't speak any longer with you. Family head by, pay up the money you borrowed at once. Sure. The guests are leaving. Let's go. Why did you do it? He humiliated our family. He ordered us to do something a human shouldn't do. Squad leader SEO, come with me for a moment. Yes, family head. You must be very surprised. No. Yes. Don't be scared if that bastard tries anything with you anymore. Such bastards aren't worthy of being scared of. Rest assured. From now on, I and all the brothers of this family will protect you. Pardon? Thank you, young master. Thank you, uncles. Aren't you scared, young master? Why would I be? What if the Yang Syndicate barged in here? Didn't I tell you the other day that they are the strongest group in Shandong as of now? You saw the expressions of the Yang Syndicate martial artists earlier, didn't you? They detest their own masters. There should be only a few people who are truly loyal to them. On the contrary, you saw our swordsman squad members, didn't you? But still, they're much greater in number. Fighting isn't solely determined by the number of people. And wars don't happen that easily. Even when his own son was beaten up to pulp? A man so political and quick calculating like Syndicate Leader Yang would not make a rash move. He'll move only when he's sure he can win. Young Jizha didn't even look at his son's state properly. He wasn't angry because his son was hurt. It was because I hit his son. Isn't that the same thing? Of course not. The nature of his anger is very different. He's a selfish man who only thinks of himself. I have no idea what you are talking about. Go and have a rest. You went through a lot today. Young master. Thank you for what you did earlier. Right. Don't forget about it for the rest of your life. What? From my experience, I'm sure he won't take action right away. He'll look for either a definitive method of revenge or a way that doesn't dirty his hands. I must act before that happens. No. Isn't this something that has been passed down through generations of your family? It's something you cherish the most too. Syndicate Leader Yang is a petty man. He's not a man who cares about the cause either. If I sell this, we'll be able to pay our debt to them. But still, we shouldn't do that. I won't let it happen as long as I live. It's just an item. This isn't simply an item, but my in-law's memento. It's something you cherish the most. You and Duan are the ones I cherish the most. Honey, Duan has gotten himself together. What we have to protect is not this item but our son. Do you believe in him? Yes, I do. Even after he deceived us? But he's still our son. I was going to visit them to apologize about what happened earlier, but ended up listening to this. At first, I thought I was reincarnated for myself. Then I thought I was reincarnated for this guy, by Reborn. However, as I listened to the conversation between those two, I couldn't help but think that I may be reincarnated for the sake of this couple. But am I the one for it? When I've never even felt the affection of a family all my life? How can I, someone whose bad temper keeps him awake at night, someone plots revenge 10 times worse against anyone who harms him, be the one? Young master, what did you say just now? I said we are on our way to the Yang Syndicate. Why? To solve this problem. But why? Are you taking me along? There are 2 answers, one that you like and one that you don't like. Which one would you like to listen to first? Please hit me with the bad answer first. Are you saying that knowing what happened this time was because of you? Then, what about the good one? The only person I can trust is you. Now you're making me feel sorry for your poor and narrow relationship circle, young master. Do you have any plans? I will think about it as we go. How on earth does a person have to get hurt to become this positive? You can become like me too. Once we get there, IT will be full of people trying to beat you up. If you get hit on the head, wouldn't you also become positive? Jokes and pranks that I never said before are coming out so naturally. Is it because my body has become younger? Or is it my way of defying my past life, where I was stuck in stifling formality? Pathetic punk. I can't believe you were beaten up by that bastard. Father, please kill by Reborn for me. And that son of a bitch's parents, no, just wipe out the whole by swordsman family. That's my plan. He dares to look down on me. That bastard, whose family doesn't even rank among the top 10 in Shandong. I've called the Bloodhound. They have to pay the price for messing with me. Isn't this the Patriarch's exclusive martial art? White Moon Sword technique, that's right. But why are you whispering all of a sudden? Because it is a precious martial art. What if the horseman outside hears it? Don't you think what you are doing makes it even more suspicious? Haha, the White Moon Sword technique is nothing special. I guess I have to tell my father what you just said. Why are you doing this? Patriarch. The best sword technique in the world is the White Moon Sword technique. If you keep going back and forth like this, he will find it really suspicious. So what? Honestly, it's not that bad. If I were to evaluate it, IT would be slightly above average. I don't necessarily need to learn it, but if I want to hide my true martial arts skills, there's no other way. The sight of you reading something is truly unfamiliar. The only reading you did in your life was the menu of bars and the attendance of courtesans. Do you want to learn martial arts? Pardon? New Omicron. Your answer is delayed. No. How can someone like me learn martial arts? What about it? Even punks like Yang Jigong learn martial arts. That's because he was born into a good family. He must have been under a good master since his childhood. What is important in becoming a Jianghu person is neither a family nor a master. Then, what is important? Natural talent? Physique? Or something like will? Is it effort? Am I right? There's something even more important than them. So what's IT exactly? Relationship. Relationship? Yeah. A relationship with Jianghu. What's that exactly? Just say you don't want to talk about it. This guy might think I was joking, but I meant it. I think relationships are the most important thing for someone who wants to become a person of Jianghu. Please give us one, then I will sleep in the carriage. What nonsense are you spouting? I didn't get one room to make you sleep outside on this cold day. Pardon? What I mean is that we can sleep in the same room. The room has 2 beds, right? Why waste my money and get 2? That's not what I mean. How can I sleep in the same room as you, young master? I will sleep in the carriage, enough. Let's have a drink before going up. You want to drink with me? Besides you, is there anyone else here? Please give us a simple snack and some drinks. Right away, sir. What are you doing? Come have a seat. Yes. Well, what's wrong? Because this is the first time. Sitting at the same table and drinking with you, I mean. Needless to say, sleeping in the same room is also. Seriously, Bai Li Duan was truly an idiot. Now, take a drink from me. Please give it to me. Let me pour you a drink first. Young master. Forget it. Go ahead and take it. You're older than me, too. So take it first. Quickly. This won't do. It will become a bad habit. I'll take it just this once. I will never forget this for the rest of my life. I'm supposed to pour it for you. Don't worry about it. I understand it now. You brought me along to kill me, right? That's why you're being so nice to me. Am I right? Looks like I'm right. They say you always feed the cow delicious food the day before you kill it. By the way, young master, I couldn't ask you because things were so hectic at the time. About what? About your martial arts. How did you beat that bastard so easily? I've been training these days, no? You've only been training for 10 days, though. 10 days is enough to take care of that trash. No matter how I look at it, you are definitely my young master. How did you change so much? I must be a late bloomer. I won't be asking for much. But you're not going to change again, right? I won't. Please promise me. Promise me that you will not suddenly go back to how you used to be. What's important about promises you make with your mouth? It's important to me. I need to hear it. All right. I promise you. And I was hiding my martial arts skills. I'm much stronger than you thought. You were hiding your martial arts skills? Why? If you want to survive for a long time in Jianghu, you have to keep at least 30% of your martial arts skills hidden. Then did you act like a bum on purpose? Well, not exactly. When I was beaten up by Lady Song, I realized I shouldn't live like that anymore. As unbelievable as it may sound, I came to my senses after that incident. He will have no choice but to believe it. What else can he do since that's when I changed? Have another drink. If you keep being nice to me like this, I will pick up some bad habits. I don't mind you picking some of them up. Come to think of it, this is the first time in my life that I have felt this drunk. What are you planning to do now? We must find out what he's scheming, right? How? Since it's unknown to the outside world, we must find out from someone on the inside. Can you leave it to me? It can be dangerous. If caught, they may torture you. Whether it's burning you with a soldering iron or cutting off your fingers with a saw, it's all right. Before I get tortured, I will tell them where you are and how you were the one who ordered me to do it. Make sure you do that, because that's what wise loyalty is. I was only joking. But wise loyalty, you say? Yeah. The highest form of loyalty is devotion even unto death. But what I want from Guang Tu isn't that kind of loyalty. Isn't that betrayal? At least, right now, it's still considered wise loyalty. How complicated? At any rate, I am not going to regret my decision. Please leave it to me. All right. Do what you see fit. I will be back, young master. Even though you are letting me go like this, you will quietly follow me and protect me, right? You will protect me from a place no one can see, right? If it makes you feel comfortable, feel free to think however you please. Since I plan to leave this job to you. When I come back, you have to buy me a drink, young master. I believe it. My relationship with Guang Tu can't be broken by something like this. Only then will the relationship between Guang Tu and Jianghu continue. That's why. Make sure you achieve it. It's been 4 days. By now, he may have been captured and tortured, or he could already be a corpse buried in the ground. The world is vast, so it must be fate that we met like this. Let's have a drink. Did you have fun? How could I? I was so scared that I thought I was going to die. What happened? The Yang Syndicate is secretly gathering talented vagabonds through a person called Blood Dog. They're gathering vagabonds? Yes. It looks like they've already gathered dozens of people. They are clearly planning to attack US. While secretly recruiting vagabonds, they have been spreading rumors as well. It's said that Yang Jigang was beaten up by you after discovering that you were trying to rape a woman. Everyone would believe that. I did commit a lot of trashy acts, after all. Even if that's the case, what they believe doesn't matter. Even though you beat people, you were never a piece of trash that raped women. Well, rumors tend to get exaggerated. But how did you find out? Did you infiltrate by disguising yourself as a vagabond? No. A maid from the Yang Syndicate told me. One of the maids from the Yang Syndicate has joined my side. As you know, I know how people like her feel the best, right? Ha 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 ha. I was lucky too. There is a rumor going around that Yang Jigang brutally killed the maid who served him. That's why everyone doesn't like the Yang family. Although he easily found it out thanks to that maid, luck is also a skill. If he hadn't found the right method, he wouldn't have had this kind of luck. Through her, I learned the name Bloodhound and that the Yang family was gathering vagabonds. I bought all of these accessories to infiltrate among the vagabonds to find out some more. But I was so scared that I couldn't do it. My apologies. No. You have already achieved much more than I expected. And I also confirmed something new this time. Something new. I discovered that my face works well on women. By the way, shouldn't we go back right now? We have to go and inform the patriarch. No, we aren't going back. We aren't? We have to finish this. What are you doing? Come here immediately. Young master, please. I have someone to marry. You have someone to marry? Yes, that's why I can't serve you. Should I kill that bastard in front of you? Serving me or his life? What's more important to you? Make your decision. Yes, that's it. Then there is no need to kill the person who is going to marry you anymore. Which bastard dares? Don't be scared. I only blocked your pressure point, so you won't be able to move for a while. Child. Not all men in the world are like this. There will be times in your life when you get bitten by a crazy dog. But there is no need to treat all dogs in the world as crazy, right? Who the hell are you to come in here? Forget everything about today and live happily with your fiancé. You asked who I was? I definitely heard this voice before. Don't tell me, bye. W8. I was wrong. Please. When this child begged you, when many people begged you, what did you do? Sir, please reconsider it. If we really attack the Bai swordsman family, we will incur the outrage of many Jianghu people. Vice Syndicate Leader Zhengyu outrage? Did you just say outrage? My son almost died. How can holding those responsible accountable for their actions cause public outrage? In fact, didn't it happen because the young patriarch used a killing move first? Moreover, under the guise of an orthodox sect, the leader even hired vagabonds to destroy a sect just because his child was beaten. Vice Leader, don't think about stopping me anymore. Leader, please reconsider it. Why are you pretending to be nice? You don't even look that friendly, though. Bloodhound, bloodhound. What are you planning to do? This matter must be dealt with quickly. As you know, vagabonds are people who have no sense of belonging, so if we keep delaying it like this, our secrets will be leaked. If you can't give a clear answer now, they will disband immediately. That won't happen. We will proceed as planned. Leader. Vice Leader, this isn't just about avenging my son. Although the power of the Bai swordsman family is said to have declined, they still exercise influence in many places. When we take them over, we will be able to increase our power by at least 2 times. Leader, the reason why the Bai swordsman family had such a great influence in the Shandong region is because the warriors here trust the Bai family patriarch. Vice Leader, does that mean my character is worse than his? You know that's not what I meant. And did you say trust? Something like that doesn't exist in Jianghu. Only 2 things exist in Jianghu, the strong and the weak. Where the strong rule and the weak are ruled, that's what Jianghu is. Even though we aren't righteous, we can't act like this under the guise of an orthodox sect. Leader, if you attack the Bai swordsman family, I can no longer serve you. What? You dare use a condition like that with me? Get lost before I kill you. Get lost before I kill you? Leader, didn't I tell you to get lost? Do you really want to die? I've been serving him for 20 years. It's not an exaggeration to say that if IT weren't for me, the Yang Syndicate wouldn't have grown like this. I've worked hard all this time for the Yang Syndicate. But for what reason have I been doing all this? Useless bastard. By the way, we can't have anyone from the Bai Swordsman family leave the place that day. Please rest assured. Let alone people with the Bai surname, we will eliminate even the dogs they raise. This is outrageous. How can they be that cruel? Although I wanted to grow the Yang Syndicate into the best syndicate in the world. I guess I'll have to leave before I'm thrown away. Who are you? Vice Leader, do you want to end it like this? What are you talking about? I am saying if you want your life to end. By protecting bastards like that. He's a master. If you don't want your life to end in vain, wait here. Because this will be the turning point of your life.